In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create demand for your online course. By the way, if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe because each and every week I drop a couple of new videos with golden nuggets on helping you grow your online education business. Hey everybody, Dan Henry here, founder of GetClients.com and author of Digital Millionaire Secrets. And today I'm going to show you how to create demand for your online course. We all know that products that sell are products that have demand. So how do you out of thin air create that demand? Well, that's what I'm going to show you. By the way, do you sell at least one copy of your course per week? Let me know in the comments if you do or if you don't. Interested to know that. Okay, so here's what happens. We create an online course and then people either want to buy it or they don't want to buy it. And if we create that online course and people don't want to buy it, or if maybe a few people buy it, but the vast majority of our market does not care about our course, they don't talk about it, they're not even considering it, it's not, whispered and talked about amongst the peers in your industry, that can kind of suck because we put a lot of effort into our online course. We want people to talk about it. We want it at least to be on their mind. So how do you create that demand in the market for it? Well, here's a very, very simple way to do this. So when you have an online course, right, you'll likely have some sort of webinar or sales page. And this would be your core content, right? So whatever this page is, whatever this core content is right here, I personally use a webinar. I've sold over $13 million worth of online courses that, my own online courses. And that main method that I've used is a webinar. And that's my core piece of content. So within this is my webinar. And that would go to say like an order page maybe, order page, okay? Now, on both the webinar and the order page, there are what I like to call assets. And what I mean by assets is there are testimonials, case studies, student results that I mention these student results in my webinar, and I mention them on my order page. I embed them here on the order page. And as well, when people watch the webinar, they go into a list where they get multiple emails and retargeting ads that take them back to order, right? But how do you create, how much can you have to say, right? Are you gonna have an email a day for 3 months saying something different? Yeah, if you wanna write all that, but the best way to create demand is to constantly push content out into the market, and the best form of content is student results. But how do you acquire those student results? And by the way, this is dependent upon the fact that your course works and people get results. If people don't get results, you're not going to have any student results. But if people are getting results, how do you gather them? How do you organize them? How do you even find out if your students are getting results? Well, as people are in your course, you're definitely going to want to have some sort of hub for them to discuss the course. Usually we use a Facebook group, okay? So over here, there'll be a long list of posts in your Facebook group, okay? A lot of these posts will be success stories. A lot of these posts will be thank yous. You would never know it unless you constantly check your Facebook group. So what I do is I have a member of my staff go through every day and check. And when they go through and check, they will find multiple screenshotable posts that could be everything from a massive success story to even a minor win. And what we do is we then take these success stories and we screenshot them, right? So this is a screenshot. So we screenshot that and then we black out the last name for the privacy of our students. We don't want people hitting them up all the time. We black out the last name. And then I put them in a Trello board, okay? So I put them in a Trello card. And we have testimonial 1, testimonial 2, testimonial 3, testimonial 4, testimonial 5, testimonial 6, or case study, or win, or whatever. And what these all are just screenshots from our group. Sometimes we'll run ads, and we will get people that comment on the ads a win or a case. Oh, that was a great program. That's a great course. I love it. Or we'll get emails Hey, Dan, this is amazing. Whatever it is, we screenshot it and we put it in this Trello board. Then when we go to put new assets on our order page, or if we, let's say we redo our webinar every few months and we add more success stories, or, and this is the easiest one to do, we send more and more emails out to promote our product. We get these emails from this Trello board database, and we have hundreds of them. And so what we do is I will either myself, or if you want to hire somebody to write your emails for you, they go to the Trello board, they find a screenshot, they pop it in an email, and they email it out and bring them to the order page. Or if you're selling it over the phone, we sell our programs over the phone, to a book a call page. So for instance, for my products, what I do is either you watch my webinar or you read my book. So I have my core content is my webinar or my book. It covers the same stuff, way more in depth in the book, but whether you watch the webinar or you read the book, you get dumped into this sequence, right? And every day you get an email with a tip, a story, one of these testimonials, and these emails constantly go back to a page where you can book a call. And on this page, as we get more of these screenshots and testimonials, we just add them. And it just looks better and better and better and better because we're getting more and more results. So we're actively going out, we're actively finding these testimonials and screenshots, we're monitoring our ads, we're monitoring our Facebook groups, we're monitoring our emails, and we're finding these, and we're systematically taking them, putting them into a board, and then we're dripping them out. So if I send an email and I broadcast that out to my list, I might take that email and put it into an automatic sequence. Because let's say I have a great email, a great success story from a student that got massive results. I email it out. But then you watch my webinar or buy my book next week. You'd never get that email unless I take that broadcast and I tack it on to the end of an automatic sequence where whenever you come in, you get an automatic email every day with some sort of content. And I mix mine up. I do tutorials, I do video, like you probably got an email for this video, right? But I also mix in all of these screenshots, wins, case studies, and what that does is it creates demand. Why? Because people have fear of missing out. And when they see screenshot after screenshot of people winning, they see testimonial after testimonial, they see case study after case study, they feel like these people are a part of something, I want to be a part of it. And if you really want to kick this into extra gear, you'll create a Calendly page, or you can use Schedule One, any calendar software, right? I use Calendly. You create a Calendly page. What I do is I have a link, and I'm not going to tell you the link, because if I tell you the link, everybody's going to go book a call. But I buy a domain. Like you could do something like, you know, sit down with Tom. If your name's Tom, you could do sit down with Tom or talk to Tom, whatever. There's plenty of them out there. .com. You go to GoDaddy, you buy a simple talk to Tom, whatever, .com. You redirect that to your Calendly page. And what I do is every Wednesday, I have a certain amount of slots booked off on my Calendly for student interviews. And so every single time I see one of these in a group, my team, if it's a good one, if it's a small win, maybe not, but if it's a decent win, we go ahead and we respond to that person in the group. We say, hey, go to this link and you'll have an interview with Dan. And so they go to the link, they book their call, and every week I do anywhere from 1 to 4 student interviews. Just a 20-minute Zoom call. I talk to them, I ask them some questions about their experience with the program, and then I push that out. In fact, as of right now, I have probably 5 interviews that are in the queue that just haven't gone out yet. You may have seen emails or YouTube videos that have gone out recently with student interviews. That's where this comes from. So you not only have to have a program that gets results, but you have to systematically create a way to gather those testimonials and put them into a fashion. So to sum up, take all your student wins and testimonials and case studies and awesome screenshots that make you look good and make your course look good. Have somebody on your team go through each and every day, screenshot them, black out the last name, put them on a Trello board, grab them from those Trello board, make broadcast emails or automatic drip emails, take them to either your order page or a book a call page. And then for the really good ones, have them schedule a time to talk to you, film an interview, and put that in there as well. That's it. So that right there is how you create demand for your online course, but it starts with creating a great product. If you'd like to know how to create a great product, how to do this stuff, and really just my journey from 0 to 8 figures in sales, which if you look behind this easel here, there's an 8-figure award on the wall back there, kind of popping up over there. But how I did that, I laid that all out in my new book, Digital Millionaire Secrets. The book is free. I'm going to give you a free copy. You just got to pay shipping and handling. Pay the postman, but I'll cover the cost of the book. I'll leave a link below where you can get a copy of that book. Also, if you'd like to talk to my team about what we can do to help you with this, not just this process, but selling your online course, I'll leave a link where you can book a call and speak to my team if you want some more information on that. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because then you're gonna get more awesome videos like this. Can't wait to see you in the next one.